my tutorial. I'm going to talk about a wonderful card, Ace of Cups today. And this is a wonderful card to get in your relationships, in your life in general. So Ace of Cups, if you are single and you want love, Ace of Cups in itself does not speak of necessarily that you're going to manifest love out of the blue. Like, it's not that simple, I'm afraid, with Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups speaks of someone that will come into your life to wake you up emotionally, a creative person. If you're very closed off emotionally, you'll meet someone who makes you want to be in a relationship. So Ace of Cups is that situation or person that will wake you up emotionally to make you ready for a relationship. It's someone who will deeply influence you, touch your soul, make you think in a different way, make you elevated emotionally so it's easy to forgive, make you renewed from the inside. That will improve on your other relationships as well. So if you are already in a relationship, this card will speak of a good phase in your relationship, like a renewed phase. And it also speaks of being very emotionally whole and complete so that you can be creative. So this is a creative card. People that live in this energy usually want to create all the time. And they want to give of themselves. So when it comes to career, this card speaks of wanting to be in a role where you get to give a lot of who you are as a person. It can mean working in beauty, making the world a more beautiful place, helping people heal. So it's for healers as well. Can speak of tourism and hospitality, where you get to give that good energy when people want to relax. Can be in healing therapies. But it can also mean being an artist and doing artistic work full time. So Ace of Cups is also what you do that makes you fulfilled as well. So if you are someone who wants to help the world heal and you get Ace of Cups as career choice, then you're being guided into a healing modality. Ace of Cups as feelings, it speaks of the need to give love. It's a huge need to be able to give when this card is showing up. So that maybe you need to have a healing in a relationship with someone so that you can give love to the person. Maybe you need to let go of cynical thoughts and ideas and be more at peace with reality and the people in your life as well. If you're asking how someone is feeling about you, then especially if it's someone that you've had maybe conflict with, an Ace of Cups shows up, it means that that person wants to make peace with you and maybe have a new beginning with you and that there's still love there. And also, if you have just met someone who get Ace of Cups, it means you are that person then that wakes them up emotionally. And if you speak about personality types, Ace of Cups can mean someone who's deeply connected to their soul, who's very soulful. Very relaxed person who is connected to their heart, so heartfelt person, creative and intuitive person. That's what Ace of Cups means. And often in relationships, they're very romantic and joyful as well. Upright, you get all the positives with this card. If you don't read with the reversed, think of it as well as how is this card maybe an advice. Maybe if you get this card upright and it speaks of a situation, maybe you need to open up your heart to make this situation unfold in the best way. And because there's a deeper meaning to your life that will be revealed. And the more you connect your heart and soul, the more you will feel and hear the spiritual messages coming through. If you are very stuck in your life and you get Ace of Cups, it means it is guilt or resentment or lack of forgiveness towards someone that's holding you back. So that means you have to dig deep within yourself and find peace in the situation. And reversed, when it shows up reversed, then it basically means that you are a very creative person, but for some reason it's blocked. So it could be blocked emotions, not able to maybe be yourself, maybe not allowed to express yourself. So when it's reversed, it can mean that you are feeling emotionally very drained and stressed out, and you can't really relax to access psychic abilities, creative, the creative sides to your mind. It's too much stress, and also maybe that it's hard to forgive someone as well. So when you ask about somebody and you get Ace of Cups reversed, it could mean that they have a lot of toxic emotions that they need to clear out. So maybe it's hard for them to concentrate. Maybe they have lack of energy and they need more time to themselves. Maybe they're afraid to trust. Maybe they're afraid of love. Maybe they're afraid of the truth, and they're easily being manipulated, or they hide behind manipulations because they're afraid of being themselves. And maybe they feel deep down very alone, abandoned, and maybe they don't even know really why they're here on planet Earth. They're asking all the big questions, but they're not really finding the answers. So this, when Ace of Cups reverse shows up, it's really a good time then to start working on healing. So Ace of Cups is, if you're asking about location, it can speak of an island and everything that's beautiful about a peaceful island. And I want to also ask the runes if there's anything else I need to say. Now, if you do know the tarot and you want to learn the runes, you can subscribe to my Patreon and I'll teach you the runes. Once you know 2 oracles, it's a lot easier to deepen your understanding of the oracle. You can let one oracle explain the other oracle. So I'm going to ask about Ace of Cups, and I want the runes to tell me what I need to say about Ace of Cups. This is called oracle mixing. And it actually speaks of, Ace of Cups speaks of being going against the flow a little bit. So even though it is flow coming out of the cup, it actually speaks of you have to have your own flow, and sometimes you have to go against the stream. So it's not always being where everyone else is going. Sometimes the group mentality will actually lead you astray. So when Ace of Cups shows up, it's actually there to help you think as an individual as well. And that's what the runes are saying. And when you start thinking for yourself and as an individual, you will have a lot of success. Here's the Sovelo next to Live is reversed, which basically means going against the stream. And it's common sense as well, like what you know in your heart is true. And I also get Therisas, which is those boundaries. So think of an island. An island is connected, but it has strong boundaries. So it's like being connected and having those boundaries in place. And that is Ace of Cups. And then you'll be unstoppable. You'll be unstoppable once you have that connection to yourself with those boundaries. And also that you can, instead of being so impulsive all the time and going with all the subconscious impulses, that you can sink within yourself and see deeper than subconscious impulses. So subconscious impulses is often when we react in fear and we're impulsive, and instead like we can think past it or see through it and we see what's really going on. And then you will be unstoppable, and that's the true gift of Ace of Cups. Alright guys, the next card I want to talk about is 2 of Cups. Bye!